sex bracelets. No. Okay, I was just so the thing with sex bracelets is we went to Bear Lake, right? And they had a restaurant there. It was they had these bracelets. They were like COVID bracelets. You know, it was like comfort bracelets. It was like red, yellow, green. You know, like your comfort. And it was like. Okay. Red is like, I want you to keep your distance, you know, like I'd wear a mask in my car type of a person.
Is it like that thing from the Brazilian grill where you had to flip up the thing? Yeah. Okay, exactly, I get you.
Yeah. And then, and then, you know, yellow was like, whatever.
I'm not that hungry.
Yeah, I'm not that hungry.
I don't need the COVID right now. I'll come back in a minute.
Yeah. I might want some COVID later, you know?
Just, you know.
And then green was just like, you know, it was like hugs and like, I'm open to like hugs and high fives. Like I'm not concerned, you know, whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Green was go. So I just had this thought, like, why don't they do that for sex? You know what I mean?
They're okay. Interesting concept. There's a manga.
A manga. Okay, yeah. This is like anime type stuff, right? What's the difference between anime and manga?
Manga is like a magazine or book.
Oh.
But it's like, just a, comic.
Okay.
Anime is the animated, cartoon.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, there was one where it was a theme park, and there is a real theme park I think in China.
Okay.
That's about sex.
Okay.
But, it's not like practicing sex. It's like the history of sex. It's really weird.
They don't have like a sex
display, like exhibit.
Yeah, exhibit or like
free samples.
Free samples. They don't have like a playroom.
No, not exactly. But in the manga, they did. Anyway, you were saying they had little stickers that said, "Yeah, I'm okay for touching or kissing."
Are you serious?
Yeah. And you had,
okay, so they did have sort of they had a play mechanism.
Yeah.
They gamified it.
Which was really weird. When you mentioned that, I was like, I just remembered that. And I was like, but yeah, in China, they had that museum, or it's like a theme park. And it's like statues and people, and it was really weird.
Dude, I want to go.
You want to go there?
I want to go, and I want to give me a bracelet.
I'm open to hugs and kisses.
I think we need that as a society. I think we need bracelets, you know?
Just to say, hey, I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
How about
Too
shirts?
many of us are shy, you know? It's for shy people. Bracelet. It's okay. Yeah, bracelet. You know, I'm shy, but I want to fuck. You know, that's what you're trying to say.
I'm shy, but I want to get it on. Yeah, that's some shyness.
Yeah. I want to shyly fuck you. Pardon me.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Splayed, everyone.
Welcome to Splayed. Oh man, this episode goes out to my man Mike. Mike, I want to put a baby in you, motherfucker.
He's a customer for life.
He's a customer for life. All right. Let's see. So today's topic, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Persons and people.
Everyone around.
Yeah, all of you guys. Today's topic is, so we want to talk about memes. I wanted to talk about memes. Okay. Adam didn't, because he didn't know we were talking about memes. But memes, because I had this interesting, that's why this mic, I'm going to practice my words.
Yes.
And then I'm going to come back to you. Okay. Mike and I were having a discussion, and that's why this episode goes out to Mike.
Okay. About memes?
About memes. Adam?
Yeah.
So here's the thing, is Mike, can I say this? I don't want to get Mike in trouble. We'll call him someone else.
Beep out his name every time you say it. Beep. This goes out to Beep. I want to put a baby in you, Beep.
Michael. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put you. Yeah, Michael. Mm-hmm. We'll call him Michael. And he's not my friend.
He's just a guy.
You've never seen him before.
These are the mics I know.
Yeah, he's more conservative, okay?
Yeah.
So what's interesting is when you're conservative, you watch conservative news.
Fox, what have you.
And when you're liberal, you watch liberal news.
CNN, PBS.
everything else.
Yeah.
So no. And then what's interesting is that then it affects your, like in Facebook, when you're on Facebook, you see conservative memes. And if you're conservative, and if you're liberal, you see liberal memes. And so like, I was talking to him about the memes that I see, because I tend to be more liberal, and Facebook knows this, right?
So it serves you the data you want.
Yeah. So what Facebook sends me, for example, for the mask policies, I see memes of a bunch of like rednecks. You know what I mean? Shout out to my rednecks. And they're pissed off
Because they have to
because they have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
I am an odd liberal because I'm not a big fan of masks, right? So anyway, this is the first time I've actually been able to see this bias so heavily, because it's interesting because they're throwing it. They're throwing it.
Yeah.
They're presenting it. They're sort of bombarding liberals with these memes. And I thought everybody just saw these memes. I thought this was kind of everywhere. I was talking to Mike about it.
You're like, you thought he was on the same page.
Yeah, I thought he was seeing the same thing. And he's like,
he's not.
those aren't the memes that I see.
Yeah. The memes he sees are like way different.
Yeah.
They're like, hey.
So they show like an old, like conservative grandma, like kindly, respectfully going into the store and being like, hey guys, I'd rather not wearing a mask, you know what I mean? And then like getting like gang raped and like dragged out of the store and like beaten up by like mask Nazis, you know what I mean?
Mask, okay.
So it's different. It's a contrast.
That's the thing, because you're going to get served the stuff that you want to see. And social media has been tailored to say, hey, you like this? You like this one page this one time? We're going to show you more of that. You know, it's going to give you what you want, but it's not going to show you everything that, you know, the whole picture. So you're going to have family members, you're going to have friends, you're going to have everyone else see different things. And you're going to try and open a water bottle with your mouth.
I don't want to let go of the microphone.
Yeah, you're going to lose a tooth though.
Yeah, I better not. I've done that before.
The Facebook life hacks with Rusty.
Yeah, life hacks.
You're going to want to take the water bottle.
Insert it in your mouth like that.
And twist. And when you lift a box, you got to lift up in a twisting, jerking motion.
You want your legs to be straight. You want to lock your knees.
Yeah, you got to lock your knees and get your back like as curved as you can.
Yeah.
And you got to lift and thrust.
You want it to be as abrupt of a motion as possible.
And use the heaviest weight you can.
You're going to put your center of mass right
there.
Right there in the center of your back.
Don't need support. That's for losers. You know?
That's for losers.
See, that's the meme that you're putting out there for people that lift like that.
Yeah.
But the people who are wanting to lift, I guess, correct.
Yeah, people who like, I'm a positive lifter. I'm
not a conservative lifter. I'm more of a positive lifter. But that's the thing. You can label yourself anything you want and have different jokes.
What's fucked up about it is the jokes.
Yes, there are a lot of insensitive jokes, but then there are ones you can kind of go, hey, that was funny. But the insensitive ones, go on.
Well, what I was saying is like, what's fucked up is how isolated you are. Like, I didn't even realize it, but if that's all you see, you have a completely different perspective of the world than your best friend, Michael.
Yeah. But that's, okay, think of it as everyone's in their own little cubicle, right?
Right.
And we're all spread out in these little cubicles. We're together, but we're all separated.
Yes.
And each little cubicle is linked to someone else's cubicle.
Wait a minute. How many cubicles are there?
Billions,
There's billions of cubicles.
Yeah.
We're all separated because I'm totally trying to get on board with this like scenario that you've presented.
Yeah, that we're all being fed information.
We're all being fed. We're in cubicles.
Yeah.
8x8 cubicles.
Yeah, and we have little pictures of cats and
yeah. Fuck cats. I shared one cat video on Facebook, and now it's all I see.
Yeah.
I gotta be like, ignore, not interested. I never do that. But the cat was trying to get water out of a fucking...
And you thought it was cute.
Shit. I thought it was cute, and I fucking shared it. And
next thing you know, you're getting anti-mask propaganda.
Now I'm labeled as a conservative, but no.
Now I'm a conservative, liberal conservative with ADHD.
Started getting Nazi posts.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
How did that happen?
Dude, it's really fucking interesting, man. Mm-hmm. It's really because you're so fucking isolated. So I wanted to create a website, but I'm too lazy, so I'm gonna give this idea to somebody else, and then I'm gonna try and do it and lose to the other guy who did it first.
Okay.
The idea is you have memes. You have conservative memes and left side memes.
Yeah.
And a share link, by the way. So when you share them on Facebook, you're sharing a side-by-side, which has both memes.
Yeah.
And you get to see for a given topic, people can contribute. They can donate and say, here's the memes that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Right? Or here's the meme that I'm drawing up for all you care. I don't care. You know what I mean? And then you get to upvote. You get to vote. If you vote for one, you vote for the other. You vote for both.
But that can be manipulated too.
Yeah, it can. But I was thinking that like I would make it so that you have to have like a Facebook account or something like to sign in with, and
still then,
and we would review it, and we'd be like, okay, you have one picture, and it's of a gun. And a truck. So no, it's a fake.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, that you want to see the information coming from both sides into one source.
Yeah, well, I want you to be able to see the side by side. Because I had this discussion with Mike. I was like, all of your data streams, all of them are corrupted.
Well, everyone has it's okay. Maybe
wait.
Yeah.
Take longer with that pause.
And maybe, but okay. Maybe it's not corruption that you're seeing. It's just people's wants, you know.
Wait.
It's the human factor.
Okay.
Because it's, you know, the system's just reacting how it's programmed to.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who programmed it?
We did.
Okay.
You know, we the humans said, give us what we want.
Yeah.
And the system's like...
That's the thing, is they can't do it. Like, Facebook can't show you the other memes because you're not going to like them.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then it's like, oh, you don't like that, so we're not going to show you that.
Yeah.
But if you're able to contradict between the two, but Facebook's not going to do that, like you said.
They're not going to do it.
So subscribe to both 4chan and Reddit and R9gag, whatever, and then just compare them all.
So wait, what's the liberal version? Because 4chan is conservative, right?
Yeah.
What's the liberal version of 4chan?
I think it would be...
Is there one?
No, would it be Reddit?
Is Reddit liberal or conservative? Or is it just a fucking... Like,
I think that's a nightmare
shit show.
too.
Yeah.
That's
They're
a
all
nightmare.
shit shows.
No, what is the opposite of 4chan?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
CNN?
See, we don't go on those, right?
Yeah.
They got all the CNN memes, you know?
Yeah.
You got, what's that reporter's name with the white hair?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I want to say Blake, but it's not Blake.
But it's just him doing the meme.
But he looks like a Blake.
And this is tonight's news, and you know, something in there about something.
Blake Sheldon.
Blake Sheldon. That's his name.
Who is that? Blake Sheldon.
I don't know.
Damn it. That's a person, right? Is he an athlete?
You probably combined two names.
Blake Swammy Swanson Sheldon.
Samsonite. That's
Samsonite. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, memes. So yeah, you see both sides. You get a share link. You share that on your Facebook, and we encourage everybody to do that.
That you're sharing both sides.
Yeah,
it's like saying, but you get both sides, but you gotta see what the actual news story is. Do you actually get the story though? Like one meme is like a protesters, and then the other one is like a picture of one of those wheat harvesters.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I got a cure for the protesters, you know?
Yeah.
And then you got the other one, which is, what would be a liberal one?
So the liberal one would be like the same thing, but it's a police officer or something.
Yeah, like a bunch of
cops.
lineup. It's like, I got the solution for the cop. You're looking at both and you're like, wait a minute.
Wait.
What was the story about this?
Yeah.
Something about, they're just killing people now, you know?
Yeah. Dude, that's interesting. Okay. Someone I know.
Yeah.
They shared a Facebook post about someone who killed someone else.
Someone who did some.
But the thing is, the headline was like, Trump, what is it? Pro-Trump protester shot in Portland. So it's starting to narrow it down a little bit here.
Yeah.
But which is effed up. It's effed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you're pro-Trump, you don't deserve to be shot any more than someone who's anti-Trump. Does that make sense? I feel like that statement comes out weird.
It does come out a little weird.
You don't deserve to be shot.
No one really deserves
it.
We have to. Okay, that's a new thing we should come up with: a merit for being shot.
Yeah. There's a certain number of things
you have to do. You have to unlock it like an achievement. You know, like
achievements is on my list of things to talk about. Remind me to talk about achievements.
Okay, like video game achievements or real life.
Well, real life has become achievements.
Oh,
it's all about the achievement.
That we achieve stuff.
That we're so driven compulsorily. We're so compulsively driven for it. Damn it. What's the achievement topic? Hold on. Can I do a control F? Can I do a control F? Control F. Find and document. Oh, it works. It works.
Oh my God.
Sex bracelets.
All right. We got back on that.
Okay, yeah. Fight Club.
Oh,
let's talk about Fight Club.
Okay, I know a lot about Fight Club. I just watched the thing about Comics Explained.
No way.
I love that.
This is perfect.
Okay, so Fight Club, because you remind me of Tyler Durden, the imaginary friend.
The Tyler Durden?
Yeah, you're like, what's the actor's name? Who played?
Brad
Pitt.
Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Dude, I don't...
You're my Brad Pitt. You're your imaginary guy.
Can't do this. You just broke me, man. This is like my dream, man. I wish I was that cool. That dude's badass. But here's the thing, that he's badass in multiple levels. You know what I mean? Because not only is he just like badass who loves to fight, but he doesn't give a fuck. Continue with your... Okay, yeah.
So the whole thing about Fight Club is that the guy who we don't really know his name, Edward Norton.
Yeah. I'm more like Edward Norton, by the way.
He's Jack.
Like, I need my IKEA furniture.
You need to be complete. You want to be complete. So you're the opposite. So I'm your imaginary friend.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go blow
I
up some
actually do
stuff.
see you more as a Tyler Durden, you know, from like a personality standpoint.
I guess I'm the free-spirited one that wants to take down the capitalist market.
Yeah.
And just let you be free. Because
that seems more accurate.
So are you an insomniac?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't sleep. You made me up. You have like 18 different jobs.
It's me going back and forth. Yeah.
So I need to get like the fur coat, shave my head, and just smoke cigarettes and tell you to hit me as hard as you can.
Please, let's do this.
Okay. We'll start Project Mayhem.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the whole thing about Fight Club is that you invented me to get out of your mundane life.
Yes.
You don't want to have this anymore. You don't want to be complete. So you make me up, blow up your apartment, your house, whatever, and then move into a dilapidated house, and we just hang out and fight, and then we, make up mischief.
Life would be so awesome.
But the thing about I saw was they went so far into masculinity or, fighting and just being guys. Because he says in the movie, I wonder if a woman is another thing we actually need around here.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like, we were a generation of men raised by women. Do we need another? Right?
I'm thinking about it.
But
because he's banging that other chick.
Yeah, well, he kept her under wraps. He's just like...
Oh, wait, did Edward Norton keep her under wraps?
No, well, see, it was Tyler Durden.
By the way, I just need to stop for a moment and make it very clear.
Yeah.
I'm pro-woman, okay?
Well, that's true. But the movie actually says you don't need to be all this masculinity stuff. You need to have the compassionate side. Because at the end, he shoots himself and, he just embraces Marla. He's like, hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then everything blows up.
Totally forgot her name until just now.
Yeah, Marla.
But I'm pro-women.
It's cool, So it's like saying you can go so far into masculinity and aggression that you lose yourself, but you always have to find compassion in the end. And imaginary friends.
So you're taking it as masculinity versus compassion.
Yes.
That's what you got out of the movie. Or that's something that you got out of the movie.
Yeah.
That's one thing that you got out of the movie.
That and anti-capitalism.
And anti-capitalism.
Because you don't need everything around you, like, is this going to be taken with you, right?
Is it?
Can you take your IKEA furniture with you?
Can you?
You can get an IKEA coffin.
Can you?
I'm pretty sure they'll make one. It's a bitch to put up.
Yeah, it's a bitch to put together. It's got the little wood
it's slot A into B. It's supposed to be a box. What the hell?
Just duct tape it.
That's my IKEA coffin. Duct tape on the corner.
All right. Okay, so here's the thing about it that is but he's right. What strikes me, he's talking about a generation of men raised by women, but it's more than that. It's men. This is what stood out to me because it rings true to me.
Okay. Men
who have no purpose.
Yeah.
They have no purpose. I have no purpose.
You have no great war. You have no great struggle.
There's no great struggle. And that's why part of the problem why I think that's part of the reason why I think that we have people trying to start wars.
Yeah.
Right now is because it's exactly the Tyler Durden problem. It's that they have nothing to put their energy into. We all want to be heroes. Say it with me, Adam.
Heroes. But to be a hero, you can be a hero in your, other ways. It's not just saying, I don't have a war. I don't have anything to strive for.
There's only so many slots available for the hero position, Adam.
True.
Before you have to take a villain role.
Do you want to be a villain?
I want to be a hero, but if there's no hero roles, I'm going to take the villain role.
All right.
Right? I think that's what people are saying.
That in this day and age right now, that you either have to be a villain or a hero, but both can be labeled either, right? Like, again, the conservative liberal, right?
Wait.
People are going to say that
spin that around backwards and say it in reverse.
Okay. That you're going to be the hero.
wait. Liberal. Okay, wait, continue. Sorry.
Okay. I think what people are striving right now to say that their great war is in the memes,
Yeah.
That they're saying, I'm right because I posted something on Facebook.
I got to save the world.
Yeah, I'm part of this group that is so, sharing so much. I have to be a part of it. They want to be feel needed. So we got to start a new third group, a fight club.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been fighting with my friend who's not named Mike.
We'll call him Jeffrey.
And there is something deeply satisfying about punching someone in the face repeatedly. No, I'm just kidding. No, there is something about fighting, right? About the physical exercise, the strength, the conditioning, right?
The primal aggression.
The primal aggression, right? There's something weird. It's like we need it. Adam.
There is a part.
Tyler.
That's right.
Punch me in the face as hard as you can.
Just sitting here smoking a cigarette.
But anyway, so that stood out to me, right? They have no direction. There was one more thing that he was talking about. So that they have no goals in life. They have no purpose. Mm-hmm. But what was ironic about it is in the end, they have no... There's no upward mobility. He says it different. There's no real path for them.
Well, there is no actual chosen path. They're locked in dead-end jobs.
Yeah, dead-end jobs, yeah.
To just do the same mundane task over and over again to serve the higher up,
Right.
But he's like, I don't believe in that,
But then ironically, he sort of creates slaves out of them. They reject one ideology
for another.
And this was being talked about by a guy. Hold on. I want to mention his name here because I just found his he's got a YouTube channel. And he's dope.
He's dope,
Eisenglanger? Eisenglanger. Damn it. Is it German?
Is he a mech?
Einzelglg weird A-N-G-E-R.
Eisenglanger.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I just insulted him so bad and he's so awesome. Hey, Damn it.
Dude. Just call him the dude.
Hey, dude. He's got a philosophy channel. So if you like philosophy stuff, It's dope. Go check it out.
Sounds interesting.
But he was talking about it. He was talking about what's interesting is that when we reject one ideology, a lot of times we run headlong into another. I think that's interesting about religion.
Yes.
So people will reject religion. So maybe if they're not religious, they'll find religion and then embrace it. And a lot of times when I was in church, they would say that the converts were they're always the most gung-ho, the most enthusiastic. And I think the reverse is true. People who leave the church tend to be the most anti-religious, right?
More, what's the word for...
Atheist?
Atheist, thank you.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or agnostic.
Agnostic is a weird term.
You don't like it? That you believe in something, but not...
Agnostic says...
I'm in the middle.
I'm confused.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
I'm confused. Help me. It means you haven't quite... Agnostic means you've stood back enough to realize that you don't know what the hell is going on.
True. I would say I'm more Homeristic. Remember Homer in The Simpsons when he had his own idea of religion? I like that.
Yeah.
I talk to God.
I talk to God.
He does his own thing.
He does his own thing. Yeah. I don't know. I hear a lot of people. That's an interesting one because that's hard to That's a mind state that you can't get out of, whether it's real or not. You know, maybe there's a God. The problem with so the thing about religion, right, is it provides like a guidebook. But when your religion is in your head, when you're making up the religion, it's very interesting because it allows you to craft whatever reality is consistent with your perception.
Well, it's fitting the narrative to your means.
Yeah.
So
you can't ever escape it because you can't logically refute it. Because
you're like,
you're creating it.
Oh, I made this new religion and I say that it's okay to kill like 35 billion people.
Exactly that.
Because it's
exactly
just what
that.
I said.
Or there's what they call cheat codes
for religion.
Cheat codes.
We doing holistic medicine there? What was that?
Have you heard about cheat codes? Mike and I. Sorry, I mean, but like I said, this episode is decoded.
Decoded.
It's decoded. It's dedicated.
Up, down, left, right.
Exactly.
So
in life, what if this game is a universe?
This game.
Mm-hmm. What if this game is? You heard me. What if this universe is a game? What if this reality is a game? If that's true, are there cheat codes?
Okay. If this reality is a simulation in a game.
Mike and I were talking about this, and it's actually a thing. Mm-hmm. Like there's YouTube videos dedicated to cheat. I didn't know it. It's like a little subliminal, like sub-social thing that I didn't even knew existed. You look at videos, and then you'll now that you know about it, you'll hear the phrase cheat code pop up on occasion, right? Okay. And they're referring to this idea that, like, what if you flip the light switch on and off 30 times?
That you get
a check falls out of the sky. Yeah.
Kills you.
Right? So it's interesting to think about, but that's the problem with this sort of self-defined religion is you could wind up down a thought process like that, where you believe that so truly that you end up doing weird things like that because you believe that it's going to make a difference.
Okay, you're saying that. Remember in the Matrix where they're like saying the stuff that people perceive as supernatural, ghosts, werewolves, vampires, were all glitches in the Matrix.
Oh yeah, in the Matrix.
There were programs that rebelled against their programming and did their own thing.
Yes.
So you had werewolves, vampires, ghosts,
Yeah.
If that's like real life, ghost hunting is like a cheat code. You're seeing glitches in the Matrix.
I don't know if it's a cheat code as much as it is a glitch.
Really? Okay.
Right?
That they're just phases of people that were. Now you're thinking about it. That time is recorded, right?
Yeah.
And it just loops back and plays itself. So what you're seeing is just the playback of something that happened already.
Oh, that's what ghosts are, right? That's what you've. That's one of the theories, right?
Yeah, that's the theory.
Is that you're seeing like a loop.
Yeah.
And they'll do the same things they were doing when they were alive.
Yeah. So you still hear them. You still see like the fragments
of
time. Yeah.
It's like a time echo.
Exactly.
Do you think time echoes are real?
That could be. There have been studies where
supposedly, if you go into a black hole, time becomes space and space becomes time.
So it reverses. Wow.
Well, No.
No. I like reverse. Let's just keep it reverse.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna step away for just a moment.
Yes.
I envision a cyborg with pleated trousers. Okay, let me go here. I'm looking for.
He's got nice khakis.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you what memes you see.
What I see?
Yeah, what kind of memes do you see?
I get a mixture of both. So I'm kind of like the odd man out right now because I have family who's conservative, and then I have the other family who's very liberal.
I bet you're more siloed than you realize, though.
Really?
Yeah.
That I'm more.
You're something. You're getting something.
Yeah.
What news stations do you watch?
MSN.
You don't have to
sometimes.
answer. You don't have to answer. But what?
I want to know.
But I want to know. It's okay. I'll cut it.
Wink, wink. Holding up a sign saying,
No one will know. It's okay. Yeah. So if your answer was MSNBC, I can't talk today. If your answer was MSNBC, then you are seeing. You're definitely siloed because I guarantee Facebook knows it. Mm-hmm. So unless you're watching Fox News,
it's only Fox.
If you're watching Fox News, you get a different Facebook.
Yeah.
Than someone who doesn't.
So you watch.
It's
both.
a completely different Facebook.
Yeah. What if you switch the channel between the two really fast?
They know what you're doing.
They know. Like, oh, he's flipping the channels again.
Yeah. They might have a different bucket for that.
What if I only watch reruns of Mystery Science Theater 3000 for my news?
That's the same as the MSNBC crowd.
Really?
Yeah. Because then you're a millennial. They know. It's all. See, it's all grouped.
It's all together.
Millennials, we ought to take this shit back because I'm a millennial. I think I'm on the border. I'm like on the border of like Gen X millennial. But I fucking proudly claim millennial, motherfucker, because I'm pro-gun and I'm a millennial and I care about feelings. So you can be pro-gun and you can be pro-First Amendment, pro-Second Amendment, pro-Constitution, pro-America, and still love people.
I still care.
I still care. Adam, I'm the compassionate Edward Norton guy.
I'm the compassionate conservative with a rifle.
Who wants to be Tyler Durden.
Yeah.
I want to have a gun and be violent, but I'm compassionate.
Well, it's not. There's a compassion, but then there's just saying you're batshit crazy too.
Yeah. Anyway, I love millennials. So shout out to my millennials and people who use millennial pejoratively. Fuck you.
I say that they're all just people.
Yeah.
They're all just fodder. How about that? I'll do the whole Tyler Durden, space monkey thing. You're all not unique snowflakes. You're all the same decaying organic matter. You're all going to be space monkeys.
Yeah, but what if we are unique snowflakes?
Are we?
Okay, yeah. Let's see. We sent out a map. We sent out a map on Voyager that tells aliens how to get to us.
Yeah. What if they can't read it or they don't care?
Like how fucking no? Well, they don't need it, right? Because if they can detect it, then they can see the fucking planet.
I like the one. I like the theory that it's just junk mail to them.
Yeah.
They don't care. What's this? This is crap from that world over there.
Fucking Earth junk mail.
We're not going. Or I like the other one where they're no higher elevated than like biker gangs, and they just take it for the metal and like sand off the numbers and make new stuff out of it.
Yeah.
So Voyager's like part of a bike wheel now.
Thinking about it. I don't, yeah, anyway, stupid, right? Stupid. Because, I mean, imagine if the Native Americans had sent out like a letter in a bottle.
Okay.
Like, hey, we're here.
Yeah, okay. The Native Americans are like, I wonder if there's other civilizations across this ocean.
Yeah.
So they start sending out, waves
Little
of
waves of like fucking messages.
Why didn't they do that?
We have gold.
We have gold.
Beautiful women.
You have diseases we don't
pictures
have.
of us. Yeah.
Come.
We don't wear armor. We're naked. We're unclothed.
And the Spanish and everyone is like, should we? Don't know.
Don't know.
The little brochures.
I mean, they might have bought themselves a couple 100 years at least. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. That's the thing is like, yeah, we might be found, but you know, if we reach out to them,
It'd be
it's fucking stupid. Here's the thing is, scientists approve this.
Yeah.
The government approved this. It's obviously stupid. Anyone who studies history knows that you don't reach out to a species that you don't understand. Because you don't understand them.
What?
You don't understand them.
So you're saying that we're going to be inviting more chaos?
We're inviting death. Hey, death. Come on over. We're naked.
We're naked.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, why? Why did we do that? And these are the types of people, like when people are like science denier and they use the phrase science denier, it's like, but do you understand, guys, how dumb scientists often are? Not always. But it's, guys, scientists, my smart scientists. You are in like the top 5% of scientists, and you know it. You fucking know it. It's the top 10%-ish at best in any category that it's worth a damn, right? Everybody else is fucking just, you know what I mean? They're just, come get us, come take it, come get us.
Come get us. Well,
that was a pun.
yes, it was. But the fact that we have shouted out the messages and everything like that, but no one has come yet, either means A, they don't really have any interest in us,
or we're not hitting the spot.
We're just not hitting their frequency.
Yeah, we got to hit the spot perfectly, and then they'll come.
Okay, and let's say they are dangerous. Let's say they are the Independence Day aliens.
All right.
They come down, look at us, and they're like, okay, these guys send us a message. We're just going to wipe out their major cities first and then take over what we can. Would we put up the fight like what we did in the movies?
Okay, all right. So if they actually came down,
Yeah.
would we do an Independence Day?
Yeah.
Or would we just shit our pants?
One or the other.
Or would we, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. We'd be dead. All they have to do is fucking throw a rock at us, fucking, mirror the sun with their giant planet-sized spaceship. There's a million ways to destroy our planet where we would have no fucking chance.
Okay, so one way we all get destroyed and end up on little plots of land like reservations ourselves, and the aliens own everything else.
Yeah, that's if they're compassionate.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: is even if they're compassionate, they would be stupid to just leave us alone.
True, because we would rise up.
Because they don't know. For all they know, we could catch up technologically, and then we'd be a threat.
Yeah.
So it is on them to make sure that we don't become a threat.
But look what happened to the conquistadors too. They got molten gold poured down their throats.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was probably far fewer than what happened to the Native Americans, right?
Well, we could do the same to the aliens.
Molten gold?
Yeah. We'll go Aztec.
We gotta grab one. I'm curious how they grabbed the conquistadors.
We give them the spam mail, we limit.
How did they capture a conquistador? That's what I don't understand.
Well, they were there. The conquistadors were just like, we're gods. And then one of them went to go take a piss, and they're like, oh, you're not a god. You peed out of your...
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, they're like, you're human. So they killed him.
Huh. Okay.
So
what if that works on aliens?
Well, we wouldn't worship them like gods.
We'll tell them we're gods.
Oh, okay. We do it the opposite.
Yeah.
We narrowed their Facebook feed.
We're gods. Yeah. We're just, all we have to do is control the aliens' Facebook feed. All they will see is memes of us bestowing power on them.
They're like, oh. Okay, yeah. We're cool with that.
It's so true. We talked about brainwashing on this channel. We have an episode for brainwashing. Repetition is key. Mm-hmm. You are awesome. You are awesome and sexy and dope as fuck and loved and cherished. And everybody likes you.
Now
and
give
they
me your
respect
money.
you. And you like to give me money.
Yes.
Right? Repetition is key. That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
You repeat something often enough, long enough, and you control the mind. Why? Why is that? Why, you ask me? Why? Ask me why.
Why?
Again, louder.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
put something into it. Yeah.
No. Well,
The reason why is consistency is how the brain learns. The brain is a neural network that learns by identifying truth with consistency. When we train computers, we are the arbiters of truth. We tell them what's true, and that allows them to build a mental map about face detection or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But human beings don't have that. So when we are learning what's accurate and what's not, we look at consistency, right? That will fall every fucking time, and my brain has learned that, okay?
Gravity.
Gravity, right? It's consistent. The thing is our brain has learned, it has been hardwired to understand that consistency is reality. And so you can be watching something that you disagree with, and you can even hate it and know it and fight it mentally. But what's going to happen is if you hear it over and over and over and over and over and over again, you're going to start to believe it even though you still hate it.
Yeah.
You can even hear two contradicting messages, right? You could see a warning that comes out and says, the following information may be false or is false.
Yeah.
And then you see the information come out. But if you watch that over and over and over again, your brain would believe that A, it's false, and B, it's 100% accurate. Because it would see that consistently. Right? It's just, it's effed up, man. Our brains are so susceptible to fucking washing of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Consistency. So if you drown someone in consistency, you control them. We have to do this with the aliens. It's called meme wars. Okay? It's what all the other countries are doing to us right now.
Yeah.
They're drowning us in our own memes.
Well, they're setting up, the opposing factions against one another, and they're just backing up the one. But yeah, they're doing that a lot. You should watch a documentary on Rosh Pernicium or Rosh Pernicium.
Who's Rosh Pernicium?
Okay, so there was a Hindu guru guy named Rosh Panish.
Okay.
He went from India, where his teaching was more like the Buddhist kind of, love one another, but his was like the violent kind of love.
Okay.
So he's like free sex, free love,
I'm okay with everything so far that you've listed.
Yeah. That's how he got a lot of people in. Anyway.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like
that's the hook.
Yeah. He's like, you can scream, you can hit, you can let all your emotions out in our seminars.
Is this the tribal screaming?
Kind of like that, but a little bit different.
Okay.
But it was like
primal screaming.
Yeah. So he's like, you're free to be human.
Okay. Which is what we are.
Yeah. So his teaching.
We're so unhappy right now with technology.
True.
We're isolated from one another. You know what I mean? We're talking through microphones. You know what I mean? We got to be close. You know how I feel about this. We got to piss.
Yeah.
We got to spit.
So you would have been really into the whole.
I think I would have. So far, I haven't heard anything that I don't like. Continue.
Okay, so he got
sounds like Fight Club.
Kind of, yeah. He got kicked out of India because a lot of the people that were signing up for his classes were the Western people, but they were smuggling in drugs and some other stuff.
So it became a drug thing.
Kind of, yeah. And they're like, you got to get out of here.
See, that's the thing. Drugs aren't fucking, I don't know. Like, I wish you could have orgies and not have drugs, but you can't. Like, it's
one and the other.
It's one, yeah, they go hand in hand.
It's like,
because I'm not a drug
user. It's like Twix. You got to have the left and the right. So he got kicked out of there. And he went to Colorado.
Okay.
And he set up.
That's a good choice. Colorado's an orgy town.
But what they did, they were responsible for the biggest biological attack in U.S. history where no one died.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it is true.
What did they do?
So they wanted to control the land in Colorado.
Okay.
But in order to have control of the land, they had to have the community support.
Okay.
So what they did was they ousted a lot of the community leaders and put their own people in.
Okay.
And then they went around town to the salad bars and poured salmonella into all the dressings. Yeah. No one died from it, but they got sick.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And they also bullied like government officials to get more land. Like they would apply for permits saying, oh, this is a greenhouse, but it's also a doubling.
What was the point of the salmonella? I don't get that.
They just wanted them out of the way. They just wanted people gone.
So were they trying to kill them or were they trying to scare them?
No, they were trying to kill people.
With salmonella?
Yeah.
That's like less lethal than fucking the flu. I don't know.
But they did some really messed up stuff. There's a documentary on it. You should watch it. But the leader, he had expensive tastes, like Rolls Royce, gold watches.
Okay.
And a lot of the Hollywood sect came in. Think of like...
They always do. They jump on it.
yeah, Scientology, you know.
Yeah, it's just like Scientology, right?
They gave him the stuff he wanted, you know.
That's fucked up. It's weird, man. If you want to make connections with like Hollywood people, right? Just make up some weird ass religion. You know what I mean?
Right?
And then you'll fucking, yeah.
Maybe we should just start the whole Project Mayhem Fight Club thing.
Let's
Get a
do
bunch
it.
of Hollywood people in on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell them make a movie with
Yeah.
us in it.
We'll do the remake of Fight Club.
Yeah.
Where the roles are reversed.
Paris Hilton.
Would she give in to
I
brainwashing?
saw her. Yeah, no, I don't know. She had a video out. It was like, I don't know, it was like the real Paris Hilton. I wanted to watch it. I was like, is she different? Do you think she's different?
I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't know much
persona?
about. Like
You
she's
think-
just putting on an act.
Yeah, like
I'm
she-
the rich girl.
Right,
Kind
but
of
maybe but deep down she's like
she's all goth.
fucking legit. Yeah, she's goth. Like she goes home and like she washes her hair and it's like
I had a-
naturally purple. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I had a skit where the guy, he's all gothed out, right? And he's
Yeah.
sitting on the school steps and he's got his big trench coat, black hair thing over his head, and he's listening to music. And the kid comes up, he's like, hey man, what you listening to? Takes out his earbud, hands it to him, and it's like, I'm a pretty girl.
It's true. In a Barbie world. Actually, that one's actually kind of an ironic song, right? Like the Barbie girl song is kind of goth, right? 'Cause
True.
It's making fun of that, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
But
it?
I mean, it's like pop music, you know,
yeah, yeah.
all happy.
Is it or is it sincere?
No, not Barbie Girl, but just like what he was
I'm a
listening
Barbie
to.
girl.
It's all happy and bubbly.
That's just a sex song.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paris Hilton. I know you watched the show.
You're number one.
Goth would be like a fucking like just dope ass look for you. So I want to see like fucking purple hair.
I want to see your pinky ring.
If you could like tattoo your eyes black.
Just dress up like a pimp from the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but do that.
And
have a big
like,
Salvador
earrings.
Dali tattoo.
What is it?
Salvador Dali, the painter with the melted clocks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just right there.
Yeah, do some geometrics, you know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That one,
Yeah.
that one's Van Gogh. That one,
Yeah.
that's Salvador Dali. And that one, that's my homeboy. I don't know who he is. Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Yeah. It's a Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle. There you go. That'd be awesome.
I kind of want a Ninja Turtle tattoo. Is it fucked up? I don't know. I really
No,
love
that'd
the
be-
Ninja Turtles. You know?
You just have like Michelangelo, Donatello.
Yeah.
The cartoon version or like, not the Michael Bay
No,
one.
not the Michael Bay one. Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe just something out of the comics. You know, like the all red bandanas. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Very nice. I watched a documentary on that, furries.
Oh. Yeah. Furries. Let's talk about furries.
You want to say
What are we going to talk about? Furries.
they're
What are you guys talking
anthropomorphic
about?
animals?
Yeah, they're, okay. It's a little weird.
Well, I mean, you get from like after World War II, you had like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. You know, they were human-esque
Okay.
and they were animals.
Okay.
But then you go into this other side
So we're saying Mickey Mouse led to furries?
possibility, right? Empathy. He's a human.
Thinking about it.
You're thinking about it.
It's blowing my mind. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't.
buying it. I think furries have other problems.
You think so?
I'm sorry, furries. I don't mean to say problems.
No.
I did mean it, but I don't know. I don't understand you. You're misunderstood.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think they're so new that there's been co-opting of it, you know, where people have
Is it dangerous?
to be a furry.
Yeah, I feel like it's isn't it dangerous?
Oh no, would you put on a fursuit?
I'm saying, like, if you met a furry, would you be concerned about their mental health?
It depends on what they were actually doing. You know, it's like,
Let's say they're fucking a lamppost.
no, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, see, that would be normal, but
You're like that. That's a Tuesday.
that's a Tuesday. This is Tuesday. There's nothing wrong with that.
But if they're like,
What if they're fucking each other? But
that's Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday. See,
well,
that's
if they're
where it's
doing
weird.
it, if they're flipping a pancake,
As long as they're both in a suit,
yeah,
then it's okay. But if one of them's in a furry suit and the other one's not,
okay, that's questionable.
yeah, see, that's where it break down.
gotta cast some doubt on that one.
A ray of doubt. Porn immersion therapy.
Oh, I heard about that.
Okay, talk to me about it.
Okay, it's a form of pain management
Are you
because
serious?
your brain is letting out endorphins.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, I'm feeling good, you know? So they just keep porn going.
No way.
Well,
Just like constantly?
Yeah.
You know?
So they're just watching it and they're like, yeah, I feel good. As a form of pain management, it's alternative, sure, but
That's interesting. Smells like marijuana.
true, yeah, marijuana.
So we're saying masturbation and marijuana are a form of pain therapy.
Yeah, you could masturbate well, have marijuana.
Well, you could do both of them. You could do them at the same time.
Then you feel no pain.
Here's what I want to think
You
about.
become the center.
You become the center. They did that in Ace 2, right? He was like an excellent masturbator. Ace Ventura 2. Yeah, I hated that second movie. It was so bad. Okay, but here's what I was thinking about is like, I remember, so I was in church, I grew up in church, super religious, and there was one time some guy was giving a presentation, like a talk to the youth about masturbation and, you know, the evils of masturbation. And so they're talking about, how like he was giving a life example of how he one day looked up some porn and how he could still remember those images. And I was just like, you know what? I've looked at a lot of porn, and I will tell you one thing is that if you look at enough porn, you can't remember shit.
So your memory is connected.
I can fix your problem.
Well, if you have perfect memory and you're like, last Thursday, let's see, I looked up Asian 3-on-3s. So, and you're just like, yeah, okay, let's scroll through that.
Scroll through that. Exactly. I don't know. That's the thing, you know? It just like, overwhelms the system. And then
you remember the good. You always remember the good. And you bookmark that.
Yeah.
But so he was saying, I always have a vivid
I can't get rid of the images, and they haunt me because I'm trying to be good. You know what I mean? He wants to be, you know, is one of the. It's like one of the religious people that lived here that were all religious, and they had the scarlet letters about them. What are they?
Atheists? No.
Yeah.
The religious atheists.
No. It's not Protestants, right? It's the
Pescatorian? I don't know.
The really super ultra conservative people that came here and colonized America.
Puritans.
Puritans.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were
Scarlet
too
letters
religious.
about them, right? Scarlet letters about the Puritans.
Well, they were kicked out. They were like, you're doing some crazy stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's like that. It's like that mentality of like deny your human. It's the other side of that Indian guy, right? Deny your human urges. Deny what is human, right? Be celibate. Like these people love masks, probably, right? Like they're pro-mask.
They love their masks.
Guys and gals. I'm sorry, you can tell I'm so anti-mask. I'm making a lot of enemies on the show right now, but I am.
That's your thing, man.
That's my thing. You guys can hate on it, but in a year from now, hopefully it won't matter.
Supposedly by November, who knows?
Yeah, not a vaccine, right? A vaccine.
We're all going to be zombies.
I'm not going to take it, but they'll have it.
We'll all be zombies.
I'm not anti-vaxxer, by the way.
I'm
just anti-COVID vaccine.
I don't know, man.
It's fair. We're gonna get hate mail for this one. Okay, going on. It'd be cool if we got hate mail though, because that meant we'd have a viewer.
Then we'd actually have some. Holy shit, we got
someone watched the show.
Someone actually took the time to hate us. Yeah. Holy crap. Oh, by the way, I was gonna say I had to report the show because Rusty said something I didn't like.
Yeah. Did you report it? Is it appropriate?
Just making a joke.
It'd be hilarious. Okay, wait. Oh, soft robotics.
Dude, you know about real dolls, right?
No.
Back on the whole porn thing again.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about the sex dolls?
There are sex dolls, yes.
I'm on board.
Okay. You have my attention.
Yeah. Fully focused.
Okay, if you had
I'm engaged.
If you had a robotic thing.
Okay.
A robotic woman.
Yeah.
You press a button, she comes out and she says, "Are you my master?" Do you immediately go, "Yes"? Are you first in line?
I couldn't do that. So I'm not into that. I'm not into like being in a dominant position.
But what if she's the dominant one?
Like I want her to punch me in the face.
Oh, she would be the dominant one.
Yeah. Well, I think it needs to be like a fight. You know, we need to battle and then fuck.
Do we need to circle around back to it? Are you the masochist or what?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm somewhere in the middle.
You're in the middle. Are you?
I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. Well, I'm like the agnostic of sex. You know
okay. See, you're the agnostic of. Are you a masculist or what was the other one?
Sadist,
sadist, yes. Sadist or masochist.
Yeah.
But you're an agnostic.
I'm an agnostic. Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
So, okay. You got to circle back around that. You got to figure that out sometime, you know?
Yeah, which is messed up. I think women like you to fucking like tie them up and slap them around with ropes. And,
only a few.
But I'm not really in, you know, it's not my thing.
You're not into it?
I'm not into it. Which is sad. It's a sad story, you know?
Well, you don't like being tied up.
I don't like being tied up.
Yeah. You don't like doing the tying
I don't
up.
Trust people. You know what I mean?
Do you trust yourself to tie someone else up?
No, I don't trust myself. Yeah. That's the problem, I think, is that I don't trust myself. I'm agnostic. Yeah. I get that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, yeah. I like Jerry Seinfeld, guys.
She gets on the bed and she punches you in the face and you're like, ow!
Yeah.
And you're like, why'd you do that? She's like, take it like a man. You're like, in a minute. Need a few. I'm hurting.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah. So you're saying soft bot technology?
Yeah, soft robotics, man.
Okay.
So imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine. Don't stop imagining. It's freaking me out. Okay, it's enough imagining. Cut it out. Stop. No. I'm on a roll. Yeah, I'm on a roll. I can see your mind through your expressions. Stop. Just pause. Change. Can people change? Something forces them to change. Oh, stories. Superheroes. Superman. Superman sucks.
Superman is the all-around Boy Scout allegory for Jesus.
It is. And he so I think Superman, the only way you can make a Superman movie work is to have him be in the background and have the movie not actually be about him. Just like that's how you would make a Jesus movie, right? Is Jesus steps in and he saves somebody.
Well, that's like Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat because Jesus is the background character.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Because he's imperfect, he doesn't change, and that makes him uninteresting from a storytelling perspective. Mm-hmm. Because you want to see somebody change, you want to see somebody grow.
Well, you wanted to have the progression of a character into the third act, and then you're like, hey, this actually works.
I'm going to try and change you right here live on the air.
Okay.
Tell me something that you hate.
Sea urchin.
Okay, now imagine if a sea urchin was like a soft robotic.
They got spines, man.
Oh, this is gonna work. Okay, so okay, just imagine a sea urchin. Get that image in your head, and then, all right, okay, I want you to elongate it a little bit.
Now invert the axis.
Invert. Soften the spines just a little, just a touch.
Smooth them
They're
down.
more like lumps, okay?
It's a sea cucumber.
Yeah, it's a sea cucumber. And it's pink. Make it pink. We're going to add some neon, right?
Drop the colors and then brighten up.
I feel like I should push this further, but I don't know where else to take it.
Yeah,
so, do you love them now?
Not really.
Okay. Imagine it's just like strung around you, though. You know,
you have a necklace
softly, just sort of like vibrating and pulsating, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for you. All right. Mariah Carey has a book on the way, and it was stressing Eminem out. Did they have a thing?
I don't know if they had a thing. I don't really.
Do you don't track either of them?
No.
Mariah Carey, Eminem.
On my radar, they're like.
Did he make fun of her? Because there was a while where he was making fun of people, right? It was like.
Oh, he made fun of everyone, you know.
Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs or something like that.
Yeah, no one listens to techno, you know.
Yeah.
He does that to everyone though.
Okay.
But then Rick and Morty came along and no one cared.
Daisy Ridley.
Who's that?
She's
Who's that?
You don't know who Daisy Ridley is?
No.
What the?
See?
Has the world gone mad?
Yeah.
Anyway, she's struggling to find work, and this should surprise you. Daisy fucking Ridley.
There's
I'm wondering if what happens is these actors and actresses, if they land their first role before they've sort of like, I don't know how much acting she did before. I haven't really like looked up her IMDb, but obviously I didn't know about her till Star Wars. She is
Rey?
Yes.
Oh. I don't do the Star Wars. I don't.
What? You don't do what?
I know of Star Wars.
What do you mean you don't do Star Wars?
I don't do the new Star Wars.
You don't do the new. Have you not seen the new Star Wars?
I don't do the new. I've seen the new Star Wars. I don't like it.
What?
It's.
I know a lot of people feel that way. I don't know why. I think it's. I don't know. I don't know why.
It's Disney.
What's like what? I don't. So is Marvel and the new. Everyone loves the new Avengers.
Well, they have the Russo brothers, but
okay.
Disney doesn't.
I don't know. They had Abrams. Abrams is good.
Abrams can be good, but he can be really pretentious at times.
Abrams is the reason you saw the movie in New York with the hand cam footage.
Yeah, the shaky one that made me throw up. Yeah,
that's a good fucking movie.
It made me throw up.
And they had this spiritual sequel to it, and I love that it's a spiritual sequel.
Oh, the one with John Goodman.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
John Goodman's a good guy.
Yeah, and so was J.J. Abrams.
No.
Anyway, I have this series, so I'm wondering, like, so apparently she's having trouble finding work, and was even before the virus. And I wonder if what happens is, like, if they haven't built up a huge resume of smaller parts and connections and networking, like if they just get big like this, just take off, if that actually works against them, because then they have this huge part, this huge name, but they don't have a network established. Right.
That's what happened with Pauly Shore. You know Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
The Biodome guy, all that.
Yeah.
He did all those movies with Biodome and everything.
I think he's coming to Utah, by the way.
Is he?
He was here recently for comedy. I don't know. I was thinking we should go see him.
But that's the thing. No one will hire him now because he hit his stride. He hit his peak. And then
there was controversy about Pauly Shore, though. People weren't liking him for some reason. Well, I don't remember what it was, but I remember.
Yeah. But the movie sucked,
What, Biodome?
Biodome.
I liked Biodome.
You did?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Bill and Ted-esque, I don't know.
Not really. I mean, Bill and Ted had their own little charm going to it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're friends, we're bros.
Yeah.
I
mean, you can't deny the Keanu Reeves charm for sure, but the
Keanu Reeves charm.
Yeah, charm. I liked Biodome. It was weird. I don't know why I liked it. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I liked Battlefield Earth 2. People hated that movie.
That one was a weird one. Yeah. That was all about Scientology.
Scientology movie. Yeah. It does bother me a little bit. Now, whenever I watch a movie with John Travolta or Mission Impossible guy, what's it?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Yeah. I know that it's being funded or related or somehow to Scientology, and I get kind of like, it kind of ruins it for me. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? We were talking about Daisy Ridley.
Yeah, she can't get work.
She can't get work anymore.
So you're saying that she hit her peak?
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering. It's like she shoots up so fast, and she doesn't have a network established. There's nothing to catch her on the way down. You know what I mean? So come on the show.
Come on. Well,
it's
build a
house.
network.
Yeah.
I did this one podcast.
Yeah. We don't have money for you, but no. But we got to start building your network. We have 10 viewers.
We're willing to offer you 4 bananas.
Yeah. I make excellent coffee.
Yeah, and a coffee.
I can't buy your plane ticket. Okay. I did enjoy. Let's see. That's it, man. Oh, did we do the post review for Bill and Ted yet? We were going to do that last week.
Yeah, we did that last week, but
we didn't do anything last week.
No.
So, did we talk about the post review?
No, we didn't even. We were just like saying we're going to do something. I don't know. I can't remember.
Did you see the movie?
No, I haven't seen the new one yet.
Oh, well. Okay, I'm not going to spoil it then because Adam hasn't seen it. But I will say the very beginning, first 5 minutes, there's a wedding scene. And they're doing a song. And it's fucking awesome. Because it's ridiculous. But it's awesome. And they can actually play. And I was so glad that they did that. And it made the whole movie for me.
That's cool.
So, I mean, watch it for the first 5 minutes and then just turn it off.
Just walk away.
Just walk away. Anyway, I love that song, by the way. So thank you for that song. Whoever did that song, because they could have done it cheap and cheesy and had it just to actually be bad. But what's interesting is it's really bad from like a weird stylistic standpoint. Like they did really weird shit, but it's amazing. Like they can play all the instruments that they're playing and it actually sounds good, even though it sounds weird as fuck. And I thought that was just such a really cool way to take it, because after this long, you'd expect them to actually be good at their instruments, and they are.
Oh.
But they just make weird ass music.
But they just do some weird stuff.
And I thought it was dope that they went that way with it. So anyway, that's my
Gorillas
only...
do some weird music, but...
Wait, what is it?
Gorillas?
Yeah, they're awesome. I like the Gorillas.
You like Gorillas?
It's kind of trippy, though. It's kind of drugged out. Like, I don't know.
Well, the
Like,
Gorillas...
you feel like you're on drugs.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like they just borrow from everything they can, you know?
Okay.
The
That's
guy
what
from
everyone
Blur,
else does. Yeah.
That's weird that he was in a band before the Gorillas, and then he's just like, you know what? I'm going to do Gorillas anyway.
Sometimes I address the universe. Universe! Watch me! Now! Here! Do you ever talk to the universe? They're watching right now. What words do you... Oh, shit, they tuned out. All right, well, it's fine. You ever address the universe? You know what I mean? Because what if we're on display? What if we're on, like there's a fourth wall break, but then there's the fourth wall break inside the fourth wall break.
That
It's
is
the
an
Deadpool
interdimensional
double fourth wall break.
that you just talk to no one
Yeah. Well, because think about it. Like, what if we're actually...
being watched.
Someone in the back row is still watching. What if we're still being watched? You know what I mean? What if we're like live entertainment for the universe?
There's been a few shows like
I know
that,
it's been talked about, but I believe it sincerely.
that we're just here to put on a show.
Yeah. In some universe, this one, we're on display.
That we're just a
Do your
lingerie.
cheat codes, okay? Yeah.
No, if they're watching just to
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want to see if this will actually drop.
Yeah.
Universe! Catch the bottle! It worked.
Well, there you go. No, I'm just like, if they're going to watch, they're watching everything anyway already. If they find our everyday mundane,
It affects me.
It
You know what
does?
I mean? Yeah.
Are you like the
Like if I'm jacking off, I'll face the universe.
Let me just spin around.
Spin around. No, but it affects me, you know?
Are you like the war boys? Witness me.
Yeah. Witness! Well, that's the thing. It actually goes into what I wanted to talk about, which is that I wonder if they expect us to put on a show. Could you be better off if you try and put on a show for the universe? In other words, should you go out there and just fucking rock it? You know what I mean? Like, just go do awesome shit, because that is what the universe is tuning in for. And so it's like it's self-feeding. Mm-hmm. That is the cheat code. The cheat code is being fucking awesome. If you're awesome to watch, and the universe will encourage that character's development.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like you're saying, if they're
That's the
watching all
cheat
the
code.
time and you're just funny to be funny,
Yeah.
I mean, you're just telling jokes to no one. You're like, yeah, then the guy did the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, it's like that personal religion thing. You know?
If
But,
they're
then I
if they're
believe it
always
now.
watching, it's the Santa Claus thing, you know?
Yeah.
He's always watching when you're naughty or nice, you know? Doesn't matter. He's tuning in.
Jesus Christ, I fucking hate Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Just fuck Santa Claus.
The concept.
Everything about him.
Even the old German guy.
If we talk about him one more time on this show, it will be. It's bad. No, stop.
Okay.
It hurts me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't. It's Santa Claus. Like, it's something about. It's so much wrong with it. You know what I mean?
The lies.
It's
hatred.
Yeah, but also just fucking horrible. I don't know.
Do you want a new mascot for Santa? For Christmas?
I want to stop hearing the name. I'm sorry.
The Winter
If you say
Shogun.
Santa Claus one more time, fuck! I just said it. Double fuck. All right.
The Winter Shogun. He's a giant samurai that comes on Christmas.
Oh no.
No?
Don't mix awesome stuff with it. Now I don't want that associated. All right, we got to move on. I'm sorry, but no, I have to leave this area of the conversation right now.
All right, what do you want
I
now?
want you to suit up, strap in, get your war boys spray paint face out, and we're moving out. Okay. What are we talking about now? Oh, Neuralink.
More Neuralink.
Neuralink. Did you see the pig demo with Neuralink?
I didn't see the pig demo, but I heard about
Okay.
that he brought out a pig with a microchip. And he's like,
So what's interesting, is that they're rummaging around and you can hear the audio signals as the pig's rummaging around for stuff. And what I wondered if, because that's consistency, we talked about this on the show already, we're bringing it back, we're doing the circle. What if your brain would actually learn that language? If you were to watch the pig rummage around enough and be able to, if your brain was able to consistently map touches with different textures to audio tones, would you be able to actually hear what the pig is smelling?
that you're actually picking up his
or touching
senses.
with its nose. Yeah, you would actually map that into your brain, into your own senses.
Well, if we had a
Elon
program
Musk
that would
answered this
do
question.
that for us automatically, so you have the sensations recorded and mapped. Well, not mapped yet, but recorded. Then you tell the program, okay, look for these key things that match up with other ones within this soundbite. Right?
But your brain already does that. That's what I'm saying, is when it sees consistency, it can already draw those connections.
Well, your brain would do that, but I'm just saying teaching the program to do that for you.
No, what I'm saying.
You have the program, and then you build a robotic pig,
Yeah.
and then you send it out there.
Well, they're trying to build robotic worms.
That I've heard about those.
Okay, we're going to have...
Tremors. Dirt dragons. Do you ever watch the Tremors movies?
I did, dude.
That one guy is always in them. Bert.
Yeah, the Tremors movies were good, man. I love those. We got to watch those again.
See, he's got a network. He's built a network of those movies.
I can't even picture his face, though. It's been so long since I've seen it.
The one guy who had all the guns in his...
Yeah.
Bert.
Bert, he's fucking awesome.
You know what his real name is?
Uh,
Michael Gross.
All right, we probably got to wrap it up soon. But, okay, one more thing I want to talk about here on the show was... Adam, I'm looking at you with like a tiger expression. I call this...
In the cul-de-sac.
Tiger in the cul-de-sac.
That's a good band name. Tiger in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
There's your band name.
Guys, let's do it. Let's do
Tiger in a
it.
cul-de-sac.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of the Splayed audience,
Yeah.
may thy week be chill as fuck.
And have fun.
And have fun.
Oh yeah, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Do what you need to.
Do what you can. Take nothing back.
Give no quota, take nothing
Give
back.
no quota.
Jack Sparrow, the camping grounds.
Yes. Pilfer. Don't pilfer.
Jessica's
don't
Jack
know.
Sparrow go around camping grounds
Yeah.
playing the Caribbean music. Da, 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 da.
There's so many scenes with us just in pirate uniforms in various scenarios. We've talked about this. This isn't the first time.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gents.
Back and to the left.
Back
And to the left.
and to the left.
That's a Sabruder film.
What is it?
The whole JFK filming.
Yeah.
Like the lawyer was like, there's a second shooter. He was right here. You see JFK's head go back and to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Back and to the left. So that seems there's a second bullet. That was the Southern lawyer. Anyway. It was a weird movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it's weird that his head does go back into the left. Right?
Yeah.
He was shot from behind, and why does his head go back into the left?
Yeah, if he's from the suppository, right?
Hey,
You go forward.
it's weird.
By a... I just remember that.
Why do Kennedys always get jacked up?
Kennedys always have like that.
All right.
Oh, we were going to talk about conspiracy theories sometime. Maybe next episode.
Oh, conspiracy theories?
Yeah. Did you want to do that, or you want to do memes again?
No, we could do conspiracy theories. That's the thing that we could do. Well, all right, guys. So I'm in a different position now. That's because we
Yeah.
had to cut.
And now you're all relaxed.
Now I'm all relaxed. I'm super out of energy though, so I mean we could try and like bullshit for like 30 minutes, but I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no?
I'm gonna say I'm too tired. I want to sleep. Guys, yeah, have a chill last week.
Yeah. Have fun. See you next weekend.
See you next week.
We'll see what we do.
Oh, I think we do. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.